So what happens?
Allison has zero patience. At a dime, you know, her patience is gone.
Does that sound like you?
Yes, and I'm working on that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a behavior that I've learned for so long.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Learned from whom?
My father.
Meaning your dad
My whole
would flip
life.
like that?
But I mean, how many times have you threatened divorce?
Often. I'm not gonna lie.
What does that do to you?
It just further makes me kind of, you know, turn down my volume. It's like, okay, I'll be more quiet. I won't say anything. You know, protect myself emotionally.
Yeah.
But it's always what I do. It's the pointing fingers. It's Allison, you know. I think I am very disconnected right now with where I am in my life and where I want to be in my life. And I look to him to give me something, and it's not there.
Yeah.
I really honestly have to tell you, this has really made a huge, huge change. I didn't realize how much help we needed. I didn't realize how much we hurt each other.
So I think it's important for you to fully take in, which I think you have over the course of our work, that your jumping in is blocking Rod from expressing himself. That does not absolve Rod of understanding that you're relying on that and hiding in that. And it's very easy for you to invite Allison to do that for you and bypass your own work.
You know, I need to take that like obsession and obsessiveness away from things that are out of my control. It's the unknown, and I never was able to like be okay with that. It was a control thing.
No, it's true. You can be overpowering. The fact you're noticing you can take a deep breath is going to allow me maybe to open my mouth somewhat. I'm not criticizing.
I'm not criticizing you either. But why does it have to be what I'm doing dictates how you're going to be? It makes me angry to like almost want to say something back to you.
First of all, wonderful that you're not just reacting, but you're reflecting. That's very different. Like in that, you hold a lot of power to change a lot of the dynamic between the two of you.
Thank you.
It's great.
Thank you. I can't do this alone. I need for you. No, I don't need for you.
Nice.
Because that's you looking at me, giving the eyeballs, like, don't start. Don't tell him what you need. Okay.
Where are you, Rod?
No, I respect what Allison said. That makes sense. That I do sometimes project on her to maybe deflect from me.
Last week, you were feeling it, and all of a sudden, you let your guard down. I like that.
Good. The more you let your guard down, the less Allison will need to come after you. The less you fill in, the more you'll have space to
Do your thing.
Do your thing. First of all, you said that the problem for you is that it's on Josh's, I don't know what to call it, clock or...
Yeah. I mean, it feels like I don't, whether it be, you know, my body, my hormones, or whatever, that feeling for me is very few and far between. So I don't get to experience or reciprocate that.
You don't get to experience your own desire.
Yeah, just spontaneous, like,
Right.
I would like to have sex right now.
Right.
And then being able to direct that at my partner.
Right.
Even on our lonesome time where it's like, do you pleasure yourself?
Right.
We'll have that sort of thing. And it's like, no,
No.
no,
Never.
not never. Extremely rarely. I'm talking about, like, I just physically don't have the desire. With him, without him, like, it's not him.
Either your libido is low or you're disconnected from it.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I'm not rejecting him. It's just that I feel like the word betraying feels bad, but like I'm betraying myself.
What would be okay for you to do together as far as any kind of intimacy that wouldn't feel like it's an act of betrayal?
Touching, making out, that sort of thing. I don't.
Do you have any suggestions?
No.
Try.
I'm trying not to be frustrated right now. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. I think part of what's going on is you're so overwhelmed by the feelings that this is bringing up in you, which I understand, rejection, frustration, and I guess some form of humiliation or feeling bad about yourself, that those feelings get so overwhelming for you that you're not actually grasping what Natasha is saying about her experience.
At this moment, no, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not.
Okay.
I was listening to a podcast that I normally listen to. The actual episode was about grief. And so it wasn't about just mourning people that you've lost it was about really also mourning versions of yourself, right? And I think the part that really struck a chord with me was like, I've been pushing away the act of grieving my previous self. Like,
Tell me.
when I was like growing up, like my family knew I was going to be the one that was going to go to a school. Like they knew they were like, Natasha's going to become something awesome. She's going to be a lawyer or something. I didn't want to be a lawyer, but they just had big dreams for me. Right? And then, I had my daughter and my plans changed. And so I never really like sat with the fact that like I had this plan for my life and it went somewhere else. And like, while that's a blessing, I felt like mourning that previous life was somehow disrespecting my current reality. Right?
Like you couldn't allow yourself to go there.
Yeah. I feel like I'm stopping myself from experiencing joy in this relationship, in my life, because I feel like I'm not that girl.
You've failed yourself in some way.
Some way, yeah. I
So
feel
you're
like,
waiting.
yeah, to experience joy, to find
You're
that
waiting for
fullness.
her.
Yeah, I'm waiting to be her. I'm waiting for her to show up. And so I was like really sitting with how it would relate to like Josh, because it's not just sex or intimacy. It's really just like, I need to feel like I deserve those things. That's where I need to be very intentional. Is like, how can I accept myself today? How can I love on myself a little bit more today?
I like that.
Yeah.
You love yourself better. I become better. We become better.
We love each other
There
better.
we go,
But like
yes.
love in like the raised eyebrow way too, like the wink way too.
Oh, okay. I'm down with that.
See? Look at that.
I'm in. Cool.
How's that landing with you?
It's unbelievable that she's doing that work. That's like really difficult work to do. It also makes me sad because that's a lot to carry around. To walk around with the burden of what you should be means that you're constantly walking around with the burden that you're not enough. Anybody else you come in
Maybe
contact
something
with?
about then when the two of you get into this way that you feel disappointed, it sits right on that feeling.
Absolutely, yeah. I've been thinking a lot about what our relationship looks like to our children. And being a good model for a healthy relationship to them. I just look at my son. I think about him. Every day I look at him and I think, like, I want to make sure you're fucking good. It's the best as I can. But I also think, like, I guess I do think of my parents, like, no, I just want to be better.
I don't want to do this anymore. Deep down in my heart, like maybe it was too far gone already. I know I'm supposed to take responsibility for the things that I'm doing wrong, but like it's her. I just feel like she's never happy. Like it's always something with her.
That's your summary in your mind of why you're done? Because she will never be happy?
In a nutshell, yeah.
Where are you?
So when he says to you that, oh, it's really about me not being happy, there's a reason for it. It's not because I'm crazy. It's because there's a foundation of saying one thing and then doing another thing. And that's, in a nutshell, how you are with me. I really don't feel like he wants to try to change or make things better. And I feel like deep down he doesn't know what he wants.
How much of this kind of, maybe it's time to separate, how much of that is true for you? Do you feel like you're 100% behind that?
Yes.
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 And you?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you two?
Good.
We're good.
We've been communicating more. We've been, like, we try to meditate as often as possible.
You do?
Yeah.
To get,
She got me into it.
Oh.
Yeah.
and we've been doing it together,
Yeah. So we've been, like, following, like, kind of like a reprogramming.
breaking the patterns.
Yeah, breaking
of,
patterns and trying to, like, kind of, like, move, like, let go of the past, like, kind of stuff.
just
Trying to break bad habits
Wow.
that may be affecting us. I feel like what you mentioned last week about the difference in our approaches, like what she's trying to build on, I'm going reverse or doing this dance, and
Yeah.
you know, I think it just helped me step back and reflect, and like, you know, I'm putting myself in the very position that I don't want to be in by the way I'm doing things. So
Meaning you're weakening the relationship, and then you're looking at it and you're saying, it looks weak.
yeah, and like it's just like, you know, a vicious cycle where it's like I'm never.
I can't trust it.
Yeah, I'm not even giving her an opportunity, or for us to
Yes.
like get something right because I'm
Yes.
so standoffish about the
Right.
way things have been.
That's big.
So
No, that's huge. I've noticed the change even in him from last week. Just, you know, just him being more open to, like, listening to me. And I don't think he realized, like, how that was really happening.
How guarded
How guarded he was.
Allison, yeah.
no, I
You know,
didn't. I just it's
Yeah.
almost like I put blame on her and I've been
Yeah.
like defensive towards her. So almost like I maybe in some ways I felt like I made up my mind. Like maybe I didn't want to save the relationship.
it's the same thing with me, you know? Whenever I would feel like anything had to do with trust, I would go back and think about the times that he's done these things to me where I felt like, well, this is an example of why I can't trust you. Like, I had all these things, you
Yeah.
know? Not realizing that I'm actually triggering Alan to, like, more stress.
You know, I do want us to move forward, and I would like to take things a step at a time. Like, I just don't want to make any more rash decisions with us anymore.
Neither do I.
I love you, you know that.
I'm learning more about that.
As I got older, I didn't want children anymore because of my current situation with my mom, especially because she would remind me not to have children with him,
What would she say?
that the child would die.
Literally, your child will die?
Yes, I don't know if that's what she meant, but
But that's what she said.
correct.
That's a really intense thing to say.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of painful things, and
But it's terribly painful, but also what is going on in her mind?
I don't know. Like,
Do you have a reaction to this?
Like 90% of the things that come off her mouth are like biblical, Christian, like heavy Christian stuff. And that's where she gets all this death. She once told me that she just dropped on the floor and like basically rolled around crying and saying that like you're with him, like over my dead body. And we literally lock our bedroom door thinking she might come in and kill me.
A lot of themes of death. She will die, you're the devil, the baby will die. It's like really intense imagery.
Right. I guess even the acknowledgement that someone else thinks that's like extreme is, I feel like I needed to hear that because, yeah, maybe we just get numbed and desensitized to just hearing it.
But it sounds like it scrambles your ability to connect to what you want.
Right.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. I like listening to Joey talk about her mother saying all those things. I just had like a flashback of how I would not want my child to grow up with how my dad treated me.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like those images of my father being always busy, and I'm thinking I'm always busy too, so.
You look so sad.
Well, I'm more sad for Joey. Not myself.
Of course.
Like, this is what I wanted. I just wanted to know how you feel about it. Like, we need to be honest with each other what we want. The more I know how you feel, the more my mom has less power over my decision. It's our decisions.
Let's not use the word decision and just talk about wants.
Okay. Wants.
Like, I want her, right? Body and all.
Oh, I was like, what?
Right. But we just don't have any sex. So even bringing up having a baby is like,
How's that even going to happen?
right. Even these days, just running my hand down her body, she would like flick it away every day, months, years.
Do you have any thoughts on this?
I don't know what happened, but I just couldn't. It's gotten to a point where physically, like, actually, like, is very unpleasant. And it hurts. So I've felt so much fear around it now.
Yeah.
And I feel terrible, but I don't know how to fix that part yet.
Even without sex for years, I've still remained with Joey.
Yeah.
So that was like a big, not sacrifice that I made.
But
and
why
I'm still
wouldn't Joey want a sexual life herself?
Right.
This is not just for you. I mean, both of you are sacrificing something. Why? Unless your mother is benefiting from this sacrifice somehow.
I don't think so. I guess not having a child in the way that she's getting what she wanted.
Ah, the child is sacrificed.
Yeah. I guess if I know I'm not having any of it, then I'm definitively not going to get pregnant in any way whatsoever.
I see. Really, the child is sacrificed for your mom. That's biblical.
Yeah. We were in a really bad place in November. Like, I've really felt hopeless. And I knew, like, somewhere down the line, if we didn't address it, that it could lead to divorce or something, more serious.
I didn't think that anything would lead to divorce, except your mother, right? Except your mother.
That's not a small factor.
I constantly feel like, from watching like movies and stuff, like the guy would make everything better. The guy would find a way to bring the mom back and fix everything.
Oh, wow.
That sounds like a big burden.
Responsibility. First the bear,
Right.
and then mom.
Right.
Like going there, showing up. Mom's like what the heck? Like, and then just try and try for months. Just keep showing up. Maybe pissing her off even more.
Like get the police call on you.
Yeah, whatever needs to be done, and that it will eventually she'll come around. Fictional.
Heroic.
Fictional.
I've never like seen him talk so much and be, well, yeah, I mean, that's like huge progress to just hear him talk about his feelings. And
But you too, you're full of ideas and thoughts and questions and...
yeah, I guess so. I mean, to me, hitting the 1-year milestone was a huge step for us, and just making it to a year and still feeling like this was the best decision I've made without regrets.
What do you feel like Tashi would need from you to create more togetherness?
I really don't know what she needs for her to, you know, turn around. Maybe I'm not saying it right, but I don't know.
But it's interesting that you don't know. Maybe you might want to figure that out.
I've tried for so long.
But you seem like you have no idea. So it sounds like Drew doesn't have any idea what would actually bring you two closer from your end. Can you say?
More understanding. You know, I want him to have empathy. I want him to listen to me. For me, it's not just touching and hugging and kissing. I get that he needs affection. I get that he needs all those things because that's what makes him who he is.
But I'm not sure Drew feels understood.
No.
So
how do I not understand you?
Perfect example. You feel that I need affection. And it's more about being seen. You're so in with the boys and cooking, and I appreciate it all to the max. But I feel like I'm a ghost in the house.
And I feel like I'm a robot.
That I see, and I acknowledge that 100%.
That sounds meaningful.
That I'm a robot and that he feels like a ghost?
No. I heard Drew say that when you say he needs affection, you're not hearing him. That he's saying he feels like a ghost, like you don't see him.
I understand that.
Well, that you did not convey that. Your response was, and I'm a robot.
And that is an issue. It's always but this. It's not like
it goes both ways.
You see?
It goes both ways.
So we added a new member to the family. I got her pup.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Her early birthday present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he surprised me on Thursday. We came home and he had a puppy with a red bow on it. Like I don't even think I believed it for the first day or two because it's just, I've never had a dog. I've never received a gift like that. When he was explaining to my son, like, you know, it's our dog, but it's your mom's dog because your mom has been through a lot this year and she deserves to be happy and have something like this. So
sweet.
Yeah.
So loving.
Yeah. She I mean, I hope she knows now that I go to the end of the earth for her. You know? And when we said goodnight to each other, she asked for a hug and I gave her a hug and she started hysterical crying. And it took me like by surprise because you would think that it would come when you give them the gift. I've never heard her cry the way she cried as long as I've known her. you know, in my head, I'm like, it was not confused, but like wondering, like, what triggered that. You know, that's such strong cry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't ask her about it. You know, I just let her be in the moment.
But do you understand?
No.
No.
No. You know,
You wanna
I was
say?
just there for her.
I don't know. It just kind of just like happened. It's just that no one has ever done anything like that for me. And I'm not talking about, you know, spending the money, or it's just the gesture and what he had said about me having a hard year and him going out to do something like that. At that moment, I was so grateful, and I just didn't know how. So when he hugged me, I just got hysterical. You know, I didn't mean it to come out.
No.
And I wasn't unhappy. It was just
No, I
like
know.
just this whoosh of emotions.
When you say, and you've said that before, that you don't know how,
Yeah.
maybe you can say some more?
I think it's like I don't know how to accept the happiness, maybe. There's
Yeah.
always this block, something that just stops me. And I think maybe that's another reason why I got hysterical, because like there was no stopping the happiness.
You made your choice.
Yeah.
That you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
You wouldn't have got no puppy if I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How have you been feeling with each other?
Good.
Yeah, I
Me
mean-
personally, good.
What has made for the most change?
Being able to express my feelings a little bit better.
The vulnerability thing. The realizing that the anger is more of a cover-up for the hurt.
Yeah.
And not wanting to say, or, you know, give that piece to somebody and say, you hurt me.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy because, you know, I always said I can trust her. Never had a doubt in it, but did I trust her enough to, you know, be vulnerable? Which I didn't for a long time.
Both of us had this big issue of pride and being right and not truly expressing what we were feeling at that exact moment. You know, whether it was hurt or sad or disappointed or whatever. And I think, yeah, that it was definitely hard for the both of us.
Yeah.
We still have our mishaps here and there.
Yeah,
But
I
no.
can't tell you the last time we had an argument and we didn't talk for days.
So good.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I don't want it to end.
I was like, no, and I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, shit.
Yeah, I know. We're talking about all this progression. It's
Right.
just like,
We could do it. We'll be okay. We could do it.
My infidelity was me being selfish. The only role you played in that is that in our previous conversations that we've had about what is and isn't okay, you have said things that have led me to believe I was able to give myself more leeway than I typically would.
That's bullshit, and you know that.
It's not.
You're
It's not.
on some other
And
level.
it's not.
People do announce that their relationship has a component of non-monogamy, what they call ethical non-monogamy, where they're honest. Why not that?
If we were to say that's what our relationship is on, I would still have the same code of silence that I have always.
But code of silence is different than being honest.
Right, that's dishonesty.
No, it's not. Because when you ask the appropriate question, did I not answer?
Sean, come on. Let's
No,
not
I'm just saying, I'm never going to be somebody who goes out and sleeps with another woman and wants to come home and talk about it with my wife. That's just, nah. I don't care about what you're doing when you are not with me. So if you're going to do it, be prepared to take it to your grave because I don't want to hear about it. What I don't know is not going to piss me off.
And what's changed?
We have a lot more patience in our communication. And she's being honest about her underlying issues, and it's the same thing with me. I recognize a lot of the things that Erica triggers that are left over from my mom or left over from my first marriage. Just things that I intentionally guard myself against because of my previous experiences in life.
What would you say, Erica? Are you noticing change?
Yeah, I feel like it's been a lot better. I think I'm being a lot more thoughtful in my use of language. I think when you told me that I was speaking to him in like a punishment or to influence, I just thought I was just mad. And so in kind of understanding that it's not more so about me being mad, it's some other resentments. So we talked about those resentments, and it's definitely a real dialogue that's being conducted.
That's great. Going back to language, I heard Sean saying something that I resonate with in our earlier sessions, that you were talking in a way that I guess you were not using language to speak from really a deep place inside you. It sounds like the words that are actually having the most impact are when you say something indeed vulnerable.
I hear that.
That's where you're having an impact. Because the more you speak from a very honest place, the more I can see the two of you just immediately connecting, and something good starts happening.
And I guess that's what I hear. And
And that's what moves you into the conversation.
Correct.
That's a good way to frame what I think the two of you need to be pretty conscious of, more conscious of. Are you really saying honest things, or are you hurting or hiding or using words to not do what they're supposed to do?
I would say that she's probably right, that I have a laissez-faire attitude, and I'm just generally comfortable with how things are. I just think that life is more manageable if you enjoy it. And I think that anyone who doesn't take it as a priority is just gonna fail miserably in one way or another.
How are you feeling?
Very, very angry. I've enabled you to relax and enjoy your life for the last decade. And now it's time for you to get up off your ass and start doing something and stop relaxing. Grow your damn law firm.
I am working on that.
I haven't seen you do anything. I feel so exhausted by this marriage. You know, it's like two people and they're in the race. And in order to get to the finish line, they both have to finish together,
Like a
right?
relay race.
Like you're tied to each
Three-legged
other.
race.
And I feel like our marriage is that I am running with all my might. I'm running as
dead
fast
weight.
as I possibly can. And he's inching along, saying, it's okay, we'll get there. That has been our marriage, and I'm just tied to him.
Completely what I see right here.
Yes.
Yes. I see how hard you're working. I get it. Where are you?
He thinks it's hysterical.
No.
But you're still doing the work.
I'm like, in terms like this, I'm ready to just punch him in the face.
But you're doing so much work.
And it's
Let me do some
exhausting to
work.
me. Stop it. Why do you find this funny?
Why do you think I find this
feel
funny?
like I just hate him so much. I can't stand being around him. I'm sitting here and I want to get somewhere and I want to fix it. And it's not as though I've sat back for the past 10 years of our marriage and said, you know what? I want more children, so I'm just going to sit around on my ass and eat bonbons and pop out kid after kid, and you figure out a way to support them. I've been there with him. I've been doing everything that I need to do. And what is he doing? He's laughing. He thinks that this is funny. I'm so tired of it.
I get it. I get it.
It's like, what is even the point? What's the point?
Can you let me do some of the work and you relax?
Yeah, okay.
So, how are you feeling when Michal is saying these things?
She's not wrong. Like, she's aware of the facts as well as I am. Like, the reason I was chuckling was I was imagining Michal running a three-legged race with my son, and I could imagine her, like, dragging him along, not caring that he was, like, crying. And I feel like, yeah, I might lose the race if I ran with him, but I think he'd enjoy it more.
And how are you feeling about our work ending?
A little anxious, honestly. You know, I've
Why are
been thinking
you
about
anxious
it.
about that?
Because, you know, I had my own, it's not like I walked into this like clean and I just walked away. Like there were some issues that I had. I was looking at things the wrong way. I like tried to accept them and move on, but like there's always the chance of backsliding.
I'm worried about that.
You know, and I'm not a fool about it. Like I'm aware that it's a possibility. It might even be a likely possibility, but I don't even want to think about that because like I got to live the rest of my life.
You know, my association, my inner world response to the terrarium, the way I'm thinking about this terrarium and the two of you, is that many times sitting with you two, when we pushed the anxiety and the fighting away, when it cleared the space, what immediately came to the surface between the two of you is kind of a wonderful land of play and fantasy and joy.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's right there.
I know that's true. We do have a lot of fun with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I always told him he's like my favorite person to hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
He's fun, you know? Yeah.
It's a fun world.